Hi guys, it's time for my November book haul. So first of all, because I have no self-control, even though I was planning on not buying any books until the last weekend of November, I ended up buying this one called Odensbarn. It's from Siri Pettersen. It's in Norwegian, it's originally in Norwegian, which is why I actually bought it, sort of, because I've heard a lot about it and I figured it's sort of time that I start reading Norwegian books again, because this is probably the first Norwegian book I've bought in like 4 or 5 years. So yeah. Now, as some of you may know, the last weekend of November I spent in London, and true to my tradition sort of being in London, I bought loads of books. Too many books, really. Well, I went a little bit crazy at Waterstones, as I always do, but first of all I actually bought a book that I sort of need, which is a Latin dictionary. And it's not really a book in the sense that fiction book, but it's a book that I needed, so yeah. The book that I have already started on that I bought is The Young Elites. And I really love the Legend series, and this looked really cool, and I read about 50-60 pages or something, and I really like it so far. Next up, a book that I've heard a lot about lately on Tumblr and YouTube and everywhere really is The Raven Boys, first book in the Raven cycle. I'm not really sure what it's about, I just heard it mentioned like tons of times, and I just figured that why not try it out. So I have also bought the entire Lunar Chronicles, well not Fairest, but the rest of them. I've already read the first 3 because I borrowed them from the library, and when I was going to buy the 4th I figured I should probably own all of them. Another book that I've also heard mentioned is The Next Together. So something about like a couple always being reincarnated and falling in love all over again and things like that, and it just seemed really cool. I also have Snow Like Ashes. This is more of a fantasy feel as well, I think. And yeah, it seems really cool, and I'm looking forward to reading this one as well. Next I have The Night Circus. I don't really know what this is about other than it's a circus and it just suddenly shows up at night and it looks pretty, and that's sort of all I heard about it, but it's supposed to be really good, so I bought this one as well. And then, because I recently read The Winter's Curse and I really loved it, I bought The Winter's Crime. I have Shadow and Bone and Ruin and Rising, and I do not have Siege and Storm because they did not have it, but I'm sort of assuming that I will love this series because I've heard so much weird things about that, and so I just bought the 1st and the 3rd book, and I'll be getting my hands on the 2nd somehow. And I also bought Six of Crows. I really wanted this in the hardback version because it was like the pages were black and things like that, but they didn't have it, I think, at least I didn't see it. And it is also more expensive, so it's the pocket version. Always the pocket version. So we're nearing the end, and I also have Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and Coldest Girl in Cold Town. Lastly, I have A Darker Shade of Magic. This is a book that I actually think I first saw on Goodreads. And it looks really cool, and I'm really excited to get to read this as well, because it's sort of the whole different dimensions and magic and everything, and it looks awesome as well, because it looks cool. I mean, come on, it looks cool. So, yeah. And that is it for this month. I think that's 20 books, which is a lot more than October, where I had, I don't know, 12. So yeah, bye.